Yo, 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 what's up, and welcome to another episode of Draw with Dom. Today we're doing an Akira Toriyama study. So I've been wanting to just test my might basically and see how good am I at drawing anime. How good am I actually at drawing anime? Now, when I was a kid, everybody drew Dragon Ball Z. Everybody. I was never like super great at drawing Dragon Ball Z. This is something that takes a lot of skill and just understanding of like shape and understanding of line. It takes a lot of skill. I'm gonna attempt to draw this today. So I'm using the HB pencil. No, I'm using the S6B pencil, and I'm drawing in Procreate. If you guys are new here, I'm gonna try to do one of these every week. I think this is like a really good pace. One a week for like whatever I want to do. And I think I want to do it with this camera angle set in mind. So you can see my hands. You can see the screen. It's not really focused on me, but it's focused on what I'm doing. I wish I could zoom in on this camera so you just see like this setup, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna go in and just start sketching. I don't have like any set plans or anything. And I want to be a little bit more intentional with my stuff too. Like I'm usually not that intentional artist that's like, oh well, it's gotta be perfect, blah blah blah. Because I've learned if you want to be a really good artist, you have to kind of just do it on your own. It's not about perfection, it's about completion. It's about completion. Are you completing things? Are you actually getting things done? Or do you just have a whole bunch of stuff kind of sitting in your folder, never seeing the light of day? I'm not somebody that uses guidelines for real, but I'm gonna try it for this. I'm gonna try it for this just to see if I like it. So we're doing a real study. I want to try to get this exactly how it is in the picture. I don't usually do real studies, but this is going to be like I said, a test of my might. First off, RIP Akira Toriyama. Dragon Ball Z was actually the first anime that I got into. I think I was at least 10, maybe 9, 10. And Dragon Ball Z, it just came on TV one day. I think that's how it happened for everybody. Dragon Ball Z kind of just showed up. And we all were just watching the same shit at the same time. Because I don't remember a lot of people like being into it before anybody else. It kind of happened like very spontaneously for everyone at the same time. And I wonder what that's like for Akira Toriyama. Like, yo, we just dropped your show over in America, and out of nowhere, every kid in America fucks with your show. They're all in school drawing your shit nonstop. our program over here at what was it, Time Warner? I forget who owned Cartoon Network. Our program over here called Toonami shows just like Japanese anime, and all these kids are submitting artwork of their favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. They're all drawing Goku. They're making up their own versions of Super Saiyan. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's real impact. That's a crazy level of impact. That's a really crazy level of impact. Cause I don't even know if Toriyama was like super big in America before that. I know like Dragon Ball, but I didn't even see Dragon Ball first. I saw Dragon Ball Z first. And I think a lot of other people saw Dragon Ball Z first. Like there's probably like a small group of people that were reading Dragon Ball because I know the manga was popular. But even then, I never heard anybody like, yeah, we got to get home and watch Dragon Ball. We got to get home so we can catch the new episode of Dragon Ball. No, it was fucking Dragon Ball Z. I think the very first episode I saw Dragon Ball Z was it free? It was Frieza. It was Frieza doing like one of his big head transformations. Like it wasn't super far into it yet, but I remember it being like, yo, this shit's getting serious. And they were showing all the episodes kind of like in order from when that was happening. And I was like, oh shit, like whatever this show is crazy. Like I gotta watch more of it. And I remember going to school and seeing other kids drawing Goku. I was like, all right, this shit's like actually cool. Kids with Dragon Ball Z shirts. I don't think I got obsessed with Dragon Ball Z though until the Cell Saga. Like when that came out, bro. The Cell Saga was so fire. Like everything about the Cell Saga hit. Like the way he came to Earth, the way he was like absorbing everybody. Once they showed him like bro is low-key getting stronger. Every person, everything that he absorbs, he's getting stronger and transforming. I was like, this is some different type of shit. Like I've never seen nothing like this. This story is crazy. And he had to go absorb the other androids to become perfect. I was like, yo, this is some next level shit. And I'm 12, so this is like the coolest shit I ever seen at the time. And I would go to school and me and my homies would be talking about Dragon Ball Z. I know other people out there have done this too. There's an episode of Dragon Ball Z. This was like the Boo saga. There's an episode of Dragon Ball Z where Gohan is teaching Videl how to fly. I know for a fact everybody has tried this. You try to do what Gohan did and learn how to fly. Don't bullshit. Don't even lie, bruh. Don't even lie. Y'all were sitting in your room trying to focus, trying to meditate so you could fly. You don't gotta lie to me. You don't gotta lie. I know you did it. I know 100% you did it because everybody did it. I was in my room trying hard as shit to fly. It's like, bruh, if I just concentrate and focus, I could fly. That shit did not happen. I believe that shit wholeheartedly too. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary how impressionable kids are. Because I really believe, like, yo, if I just do this shit, if I just lock in and do my meditation, like Gohan said, I could really be out here flying by next week. Was not flying. Did not get off the ground, not at 1 centimeter. But it's because I wasn't locked in. That's really what it was. Now I think about it, I think everybody has done that, and everybody's also tried to like go Super Saiyan at some point in their life. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you definitely have a memory of you being outside or wherever trying to go Super Saiyan. It'd be the people that make that their entire personality that scare me. Like, bro, it's a TV show. Like, when we're kids, it's acceptable. It's acceptable to do some cringe ass shit like that. But when you're a kid, I know everybody did the same shit, man. Cause kids just have like similar stupid kid brains. Like the way we think about things is always like the same shit. I'm thinking about like all the homies I had in elementary school that were into anime. They low-key were way ahead of me. Like they were on Yu-Gi-Oh! Like really heavy. I was stuck in Pokemon. But they were on Yu-Gi-Oh! Really heavy. And they were like dueling for cards and decks and shit. I think I was in 5th grade. They were dueling for full decks at lunchtime. And this is before like schools had rules about stuff like this. Like don't bring cards to school. Like Magic the Gathering was really popular. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was really popular. Pokemon was really popular. Pokemon had already been popular for a couple years, but there had never been something like this to where the schools and the adults had to like set this boundary of, yo, no anime, no Game Boys, no Pokemon cards, none of that allowed in school. Like that's a different level of impact. You're making them change the entire rule across the country, honestly, for schools. I'm not gonna hold you. This hand is beating my ass. I'm gonna try to use blah, blah. I'm gonna try to use blah, blah, blah. I can't talk. I'm gonna try to use simple shapes and see if I could get it. Cause this shit is beating my ass. But yeah, the influence of anime in those early 2000s, that shit was crazy. It's really big right now, but I feel like when we were kids, when I'm saying we, like we're all the same age. When I was a kid in the 90s, there wasn't really a lot for us to like get into. Like the kid programming was kind of still new. Like Nickelodeon was still kind of new. Cartoon Network I think was still really brand new. And we just had like no real idea of what we were what they were building, and what I don't think they knew what they were building either. But like how addicted kids would get to cartoons and to anime. I don't think they had any idea. I'm 33 years old. To be 33 years old and to be doing this because I fell in love with art and cartoons at 10 years old. like I said, is crazy impact. That is really freaking crazy. Now imagine if we grew up in a time period where there was no children's programming. I think the biggest thing, like the biggest difference for us and like the kids that grew up in the 80s was there really wasn't like kids TV. We had PBS, we had Zaboomafoo, we had like the Saturday morning cartoons. There was so much shit for us. There was so much shit for us. And it wasn't even educational yet. So now it's like more educational. Now it's more educational and kids are like learning stuff a lot younger. But there's also a lot of that brain rot bullshit out there. So it's like a balance of, are you going to watch some bullshit or are you going to watch some like shit to put you ahead of the curve? I kind of snapped on these hands. I don't know. That shit looking kind of crispy. His head is supposed to be like a little sharper. There we go. There we go. I feel like I'm getting it, man. For somebody that's not like skilled, I'm not gonna say I'm not skilled, but for somebody whose original style isn't anime, isn't manga, I think when I take my time, I could do it pretty decent. Not the best, but that's just something that comes with practice. I really want to study just like the anatomy of Dragon Ball Z too, because there's a very obvious and specific way that Toriyama draws these muscles. And I feel like once you know how to do it, you just know how to do that shit forever. Like, I understand like this part right here. Like, I know this is a tricep. I know this is the bicep. I know this is the forearm. But it's also the way he's showing them at different angles that my brain just never comprehended. I would just be drawing straight circles. Like, yep, circle right here with a flat edge. Perfect. I never thought about it as deep as I should have. But here we are, man. We're trying to get better. We're trying to draw like more intentionally. And I love Procreate because I could just move all this stuff around if I need to. Like if my proportions are off, I could fix that shit. I don't want to. I don't want to have to fix it. But the fact that I can gives me a level of confidence of just drawing it. Like, who cares if you mess up, bro? Which is great advice. It's great art advice. Who cares if you mess up? They always say, like, in art, there's no rules for real. Like, there's obvious, like, basic anatomy and like the principles of art, but there's no real rules to doing this. Like if I want to draw him with just ridiculously big arms, like you see this, I added 2 biceps. I'm already like messing up. His shoulder is also supposed to be lower. So I would add his shoulder down here. I'd erase this and this. Big bicep. Boom, square. Take this whole piece, tilt it a little bit, move it over, boom. Now the arms line up. You see how far away I was? And this tricep muscle comes out like so crazy. Tricep comes out real crazy. The bicep is like, I don't really know how to describe the bicep. The shoulder is kind of crazy too, looking at it. But you gotta nail like this width of the tricep, like this little section right here, or it's always gonna look weird. So you see how mine's too long? My tricep is hella long. I'm gonna erase this and make my shoulder a little bit bigger and lower, so my tricep doesn't have to take up as much space. I'm gonna drop this down and put the elbow right here. That already looks so much better. I'm over here acting like I know what I'm talking about, bruh. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm yapping. I'm a certified yapper. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go top Dragon Ball Z characters. I think my top favorite Dragon Ball Z character has to be that's really tough, actually. I guess I'll do my top. Let me do my top 3. And these are just my top 3 personal favorites, not based on like power or, you know, like popularity or anything like that. Just my top 3 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters, I think, are Hercule, Saiyaman, and probably, oh, this is hard. Well, I got Saiyaman, so I'm not gonna count Gohan again. So Hercule, Saiyaman, and probably Cell, I think, are my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. People will be like, why are you saying Hercule? What's wrong with you? Why is Hercule your top 3 Dragon Ball characters and not Goku? Well, when I was younger, and Budokai and all those games, Tenkaichi, were out, all my friends literally used to play Goku and Vegeta, Broly, like whatever strong ass character you could play. I got so used to never like getting to be them. Fuck. I got so used to never like picking them because I didn't want to be the same character as them, that I just adapted and picked up Hercule. Hercule is gonna be my main when this new game comes out next month, or in October. Yeah, next month. Oh shit. Yeah, Hercule is gonna be my main. I'm so happy he's in the game. But literally Hercule, Saiyaman mostly because of I just thought Saiyaman was cool. I liked his design. I thought it was just really dope that Gohan's like out here as a superhero, saving the town the whole time. Like, bro, you're a Super Saiyan. You don't even have to do that. You don't have to put on the disguise if you don't want to. Like, you're trying to protect an identity that nobody can do shit to you. Like, what are they gonna do? Try to threaten your family? Chi-Chi will beat them up as well. What are you like? You're just doing that for fun, and I can respect it. Who else did I say is my favorite? I said Hercule. Hercule's literally the world martial arts champion. People talk about, oh, Hercule's a stupid character to like. He is the strongest human. Not the strongest human. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Hercule's the strongest human because he's the world martial arts champion, not Tien, not Yamcha. And he was like multiple champions, like multiple championships in. So shit, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a piece of hair. I'm missing two big pieces of hair. And then I like Cell just because his saga is so dope. I do not have enough arm here. I have nowhere near enough arm. This has to go like out. Both of these gotta go out. But yeah, Cell, I just think his saga was like the best told next to like Majin Buu saga. Everybody seems to like Frieza saga just because it's the first appearance of Super Saiyan Goku, but I didn't honestly care about it like that. Like I can't talk, bro. Planet Namek doesn't really like, I didn't really care. Know what I mean? It just wasn't a space that I cared about. But them being on Earth and like Gohan in high school, like trying to have a normal life, and you got this man like coming through, killing everybody, threatening like the existence of the world. No, Gohan wasn't that was Majin Buu. So that's the arc that I like. I like Saiyaman Majin Buu arc. I like that one because Gohan is already Saiyaman. He's in high school. Then you got Goten and Trunks. That's the one I like the most. I think the Buu saga is my favorite saga. Especially because of Gotenks. Like when Gotenks, bro, that Gotenks fucking shit was so fire. I don't care what anybody says. That is one of the toughest like setups for transformation. When that man went Super Saiyan 3 as a child, bro. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was literally the coolest shit I ever seen. Yo, Majin Buu Saga had Super Saiyan 3, Majin Vegeta, fucking Gogeta. No, did it have Gogeta? Did it? It had Gogeta at the end. Gogeta, Vegito, Super fucking Unlock Full Potential Gohan, Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Who else did they do, bro? Like the way they pushed that shit was crazy. They went all out. They went all out and said, we're gonna do mad transformations. He really introduced like 7 to 10 characters in just that one arc. Like, of course, all the other strong people were useless. Like, Krillin with the hair, obviously the weakest link, bro. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, Krillin? Like, what do you think this is, bro? Man came in here with a bob and thought he was gonna help save the world. You don't even fight. You don't even fight no more. Gohan had more combat experience by that time than you, and you have been fighting your whole life. You're like a trained monk, and you let Goku's son come out here and get stronger than you. Which is understandable, he's a Saiyan, but shit, bro. Get in the gym. You didn't even try to get in the gym, man. And I used to love Krillin. When Krillin was the little monk in Dragon Ball, that man was going crazy. He was hooping. He had some real technique. Like, I used to think like Krillin is gonna be, he's always gonna be like the second strongest. Nope. Nope. That shit changed so fast. But when they were kids, he used to really be whooping on Goku. He used to really whoop on Goku. Multiple times. Multiple times he was whooping on Goku. And it's not even because he was like necessarily stronger. Goku was just, he was just like a dumb, oafy character sometimes. Like, he's a kid. Both of them are kids, but Goku used to be doing some bullshit. I miss Dragon Ball, man. I'm gonna have to go watch it again. I'm gonna turn on some Dragon Ball. I still haven't seen Super. I've been saving Super just for like a rainy day, cause I want to just really enjoy Super without being spoiled or just having to, like, you know, hear about it. I don't want people to be talking about it while I'm trying to watch the shit. Like Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched the first fucking season hella late, and people are still like trying to spoil this shit, man. Like, why do you have to actively go out of your way to spoil something for fucking attention? I really can't stand people like that. I really can't. It pisses me off so much. That's why it took so long to even watch One Punch Man, bro. They were trying to spoil One Punch Man every damn episode. This looks really good. I think this looks really good right now. We gotta fix this arm and figure out where this hair is gonna go. So this hair is supposed to be like higher up. We'll erase this for now. My proportions are off. They're definitely off, but we're gonna rock with it because it does look pretty. I'm gonna say it looks pretty good just for like my first time. Maybe I'll have to do another Akiriyama. What am I saying today? Akira Toriyama study. Oops. It's not uniform. He's got a really little head. We're gonna fix that. But yeah, I hate being spoiled, man. That's why I don't watch anime. I don't even give myself the chance to get spoiled. I just finished Attack on Titan maybe a month and a half ago. just because people finally shut up. People finally shut up about Attack on Titan. That shit has been out for I don't even know how long. Like the final season, I think it was 2 years. It's been 2 years and they finally stopped trying to spoil that shit. So I'm gonna have to wait for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna have to wait for what else is out that I really want to watch? There's a couple things I want to see, but I gotta wait because people are trying to actively spoil for clout. And I'll be so pissed if I just waste my time and effort watching something and somebody just for fun gets online and says, hey, this is the ending, this is what happens. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's been out, you should have watched. What are you talking about? Like, I get it if you're doing it on like your own fucking YouTube or something, but why are you actively on social media spoiling? Like, I could just not go to your YouTube channel. I'm fine with you saying whatever you want on your YouTube or something like that, or your TikTok, but put a spoiler alert. Like, say spoiler before the video starts. Have some common courtesy, bro. That's why I don't like a lot of like anime content creators, because they all try to like do this shit where I'm the first one to talk about this thing, and it's at the cost of being spoiled. I would have, if they had spoiled fucking Attack on Titan for me, bro, I would have really crashed out. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have had to track somebody down and really deliver some justice, cause that ending was so good. That ending was so freaking good, and I had been watching Attack on Titan since like 2014. If somebody spoiled that for me, I would have crashed the freak out. Like, really, really, really bad. I don't like this pen that I'm using. Let's try to do the Nicholas Draper Ivy. So he uses a really thin line. Why is my line so thick? Anytime I look at Nick's work, it's very, very thin, very thought out, intentional line. I'm not good at this at all. Yo, I'm not good at this. God, I suck. God, I suck. This is hard. This is way harder than it looks. And I'm used to like very, very thick lines. I like my shit outlined very heavily. So I'm trying something new here. It could come out good, it could come out complete garbage, but we're not gonna know until we do it. And that is the beauty of art. It's almost always trial and error. I need to go get some speech therapy. I have never had such a bad Stutter, slur. I'm lying. I had a stutter when I was a kid, but it's not something that I remember. I don't know. Maybe this shit just never left. Maybe I just started talking slow. Let's try to be intentional with the lines. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I hate that. I hate it, but we're gonna rock with it right now and see how we can improve it. Why do I keep using my eraser? I'm not gonna lie, it looks okay so far, but that's because I'm all the way zoomed in. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, chat? Am I cooking right now? This hair doesn't look nothing like it's supposed to look. This shit don't even look the same. It doesn't even look the same. Look, see this eye? You got a circle eye, and then you got the U eye. My eyes, I got the circle eye, then I got the upside down U. This ain't even the right shape. There we go. It doesn't look horrible, but it definitely doesn't look like a Dragon Ball Z fan drew it. We're gonna try. Look at these muscles, man. Look at the color. Look at the muscles. This might be a 2-part stream. I think we're gonna have to make this a 2-parter. Let's just do the rough outline of what we think these shapes should be. Yeah, let's try that. Just very quick, thin lines where we think shape should be. Ear, jawline, hair, big ass monkey shoulder. Big ass monkey forearm. Oops. This is my first time using this pen too. I literally never ever pick up this pen. But I'm trying to upgrade, man. I want to be like really, really good. And I said that on my last stream too. Like, I will put in the time to try to get better. And I know it's gonna take more than a year. It is going to take more than a year. It's not gonna be immediate. It's not just like, oh, you locked in for a couple hours, for a couple months, and now you're a god at art. I know it's not going to be like that. But I know the progress is going to be gradual. I'm going to see it just by looking back. All right, we got that. Let's get the belt. I do like these pants that I did this time. I think the folds are really good. I think all my folds are actually really good on this. All right, let's get rid of the sketch and see what we got. That's honestly not horrible. That's not horrible. What if we took this and just started coloring? Let's try it. Also, if you guys are new or you guys are watching, please hit the subscribe button, man. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers, man. I am so close. We're like 70 away. 70 subscribers away from our goal. I want to hit 1,000 before Christmas, for real. If I can get 70 subscribers before Christmas, where am I at? It's September, October, November. We got like 3.5 months. Divided by 70 divided by like 4 is, I don't know. I'm not really great at math. Like 20 and some change. Like 22 fucking subs a month. I feel like that's doable, man. I would like to just have them right now, but I'm fine if it doesn't happen like that. This peach that I picked is so aggressive. Yeah, let's rock with it like this. Let's do it like this. So we could practice our painting too, because that's something I want to really get good at this year, is how I paint, how I process my color, what I'm doing to like process my colors. Like right now, I'm not using the color picker. I'm over here trying to match it on my own, just eyeball it. Like if I put this next to it, it's literally the same color. Like, let's pick this. Boom. Let's pick this. Boom. Let's pick this. I'm literally in the ballpark. I'm in the ballpark of whatever the right color is. I like mine to be a little more vibrant though. Like, I know that it's softer. It's like this color. This is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. Now let's do this without. Yeah, let's do this without the line and just see what happens. I got to connect it though. I'm not mad at it. That bicep is definitely supposed to be down here by the eye though. Like boom, boom. Alright, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you guys want to see part 2 of this? Do you want me to move on to something else? Should we take a break on this and come back to it later? What do you want to see next? Your favorite Dragon Ball Z character, your favorite Dragon Ball Z villain, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. This has been episode 2 of season 2 of Draw with Dom. Appreciate you guys coming through, and hope to see you next time. Peace.